Vanakkam, Namaste, Namaskaram, Jai Shri Ram, Swamiye Saranamayappa. Good day. If you just joined us here on the journey on Actionable TV, you've got myself, Alan Murgan, as well as Kimera, Heeralal.
Good evening, everybody.
Well, first of all, I'd like to apologize to all our viewers out there for yesterday as well, due to illness or flu, shall we say. But thanks to the flu, so it actually helped quite a bit.
Oh yeah, we got everybody popping flucin from the studio. Guys, you know what? All the medication for flu or colds are like quite cheap, under $50. Flucin is $80 for the effervescent, guys. So I was telling all the guys here, please take this home.
Remember, I had earlier on 2 Sanucon, 2 Panado.
Okay.
Then I had red lemon.
That is like almost overdose.
No, but the flucin was afterwards, so before I slept. So I felt a lot better afterwards.
Oh, man. Well, I'm glad you're better. Well, guys, if you just joined the show, please interact with us in studio today as we are live, and you can do so with the contact details at the bottom right of your screen. So, this is a Friday, hence I'm yellowish. Representing who? Who are we representing today?
Well, we represent Aman, Mariamma. Mariamma.
The mother.
All of the mother, basically.
Okay.
Mother goddess.
All right.
Before we do get to that, though,
okay,
let's just mention our competition that we
Oh, yes, before we do.
It is sponsored by Super Formulation Products. Their address is 33 Lincoln Road in Actonville, Benoni. Now, the products are worth 500 Rand, cleaning products, and whichever viewer or one of the lucky viewers, when we draw from the hat, or shall we say box, for instance.
I'm going to bring a hat on Saturday, but if you haven't noticed, we moved the competition. Don't you think we should move the competition to Monday? It's Diwali.
No, I think what we do is, no.
What do you want?
We do is,
okay,
we do the draw on Saturday.
Okay.
And then we forward the winner's details through to Clive, so that on Monday we can deliver it to them as the Diwali present.
Okay. Sounds pretty cool.
That was the whole reason.
Instead of a tray of goodies, you're going to have a bucket of nice things to clean the house. All right.
Okay, the question is, what is the address of Super Formulation Products? Please make sure to write the answer first, then your name, contact number, as well as your address on the SMS, or the WhatsApp.
Yeah.
And WhatsApp your details through to 074-660-5829.
That's it.
Right.
All right, maybe open up the show this morning. Well, this evening, rather.
We've got something very special. Unfortunately, they couldn't be here live or on camera.
Yeah.
But they have sent us a recording.
Yeah. Okay.
And we're going to play that for you today.
All right, here's a voice note coming through all the way from Durban. Take a listen.
Maha Mariamman Devi, the goddess Mariamman. The goddess Mariamman is believed to be an incarnation of goddess Parvati, the eternal goddess, or Agilanda Kodi Brahmandanayagi Adi Parasakti Tai, the power of the universe. Shakti, as divine mother, is portrayed as cosmic energy in its dynamic form. Being the mother of the universe, she is ever ready to heed the call of her devotees. As such an instance did this force manifest as Muthu Mariamman. Muthu meaning pearl, Mari meaning rain, and Amman meaning mother, thus being titled as Mother of Rain, that which is most precious than pearls. Long, long ago, during the pre-Aryan days, there were villages who lived in the time of drought, and people were plagued with measles and mumps. The suffering of people intensified, and the need for divine intervention grew stronger. The goddess Adipara Sakti manifested over the state of Samayapuram, garbed in yellow and carrying a vessel of fermented maize and syringa leaves. The goddess lived on a river bank in a structure made from leaves and stems known as the Pachapandal. Here she fed the ill with porridge and nursed them with a mixture of syringa leaves and turmeric paste. She continued healing the sick, and when her work was done, she retired to the forest. The people whom she had cured sought her and wanted to know the identity of this mysterious Ata. They found her seated under a syringa tree in the forest. They asked her to reveal her identity and wanted to know how she could be thanked for saving the lives of so many people. She disclosed herself as the mother of the universe and asked that every year, in the time that she appeared, her devotees gather in great numbers, worship her, and distribute holy porridge to everybody, and promised to be their guiding and protecting force. She then disappeared, leaving torrents of rain to bathe the earth and aid growth of flora. She then became known as Samayapura Mariyata, and her scripture being the Mariamman Talata as it is today. In this day and age, the great goddess still remains amongst us and manifests in the form of Maru or Sami, which is a trance-like state to offer her blessing and guidance to her devotees. The Thanksgiving ceremonies are offered from temples and homes of the humble devotees in order to honor the great goddess Mariamman. We must understand that this goddess is an aspect of the divine eternal form Adi Parasakti, who is the source of energy or Shakti of this universe. Just like all electronic devices work from a supply of electricity, so too does this entire universe depend on a source of power. The absence of this goddess's power will cause the entire universe to cease from existence. Adi Parasakti is the power of the universe. Adi means primal, Para means supreme, and Shakti means energy. Thus, Kanaka Durga Devi, Kalika Devi, Lakshmi Devi, Saraswati Devi, Bhavani Devi, Ambika Parameshwari, Kameshwari, Shri Raja Rajeshwari, Maha Mariamman, all of these are her divine forms. She is one supreme being that has expanded into a multitude of varied manifestations. She is the mother of all creation, the pious and the wicked, the rich and the poor, the saint and the sinner, and all her children. She is the energy in the sun. She is the fragrance in flowers. She is the beauty in the landscapes. She is color in the rainbow, intelligence in the mind, devotion in the lovers of God. Her manifestations are countless. The names that describe the personal aspects of Adi Parasakti are innumerable. When you receive Parasakti and you allow Mother to take charge in your life, it doesn't matter what your situation is. She will turn it around for your own good. The same applies to other aspects of your life. Finally, worship of the universal Mother Shakti gives you not only grace of prosperity in the natural world, but also grace for spiritual liberation from all bondage, which leads to knowledge of the self and thus the knowledge of God within us. Om Shakti Parashakti.
All right. That was beautiful.
That was very beautiful.
That was a bit of an intro and a breakdown at the same time of your show.
Yeah, it was basically a lot of the same things that I was planning to show, but share with the viewers as well.
Okay, so before you do that, for those of you who never recognize that voice, everybody's got the disc around Joburg, I know that. That was Praveen Mudley from Durban, everyone. He couldn't be with us live on the air as he's in studio most of his time, or it's either studio or temple.
Yeah, that's true.
But Mr. Murgan's going to take you through his story and his beliefs straight after this commercial break.
For the ones we trust to always be there. For the ones caring for others. For the ones who keep going no matter where they are. In extraordinary times, extraordinary people step up and tackle the big things and the little things that matter. For the ones making sacrifices, standing guard, and standing on the front lines. We're grateful for all you do, and we're always here to help you do it. For the ones who get it done.
Vanakkam, namaste, Swami Saranamaya, Jai Shri Ram.
I love it. I gotta laugh this out, God. Sorry.
Well, if you just join us here on the journey on Actionable TV, welcome. We've got myself, Alan Murgan, as well as Kimera Heeralal here.
Good evening, everybody.
If you just join us, well, you must have something very amazing.
Yeah.
He said it actually better than I would.
Really?
Yeah,
You think so?
I think so.
I'm gonna watch the show back later.
There is a few things that's missing from there
Okay.
as well.
Okay.
Like, for instance, what he doesn't mention to help the viewers, especially those that are not educated in the time periods.
All right.
Now, when we're talking about, you remember we spoke previously about the Vedas.
Right.
Now, the Vedas are very ancient texts. They date thousands of years back.
All right.
And these stories and these that has taken place for the Aman prayers from Mariamman are all pre-Vedic teachings. You understand? So it was pre-Vedas teachings. So that means as old, as far back as possible. Another thing that I want to mention, right, is our porridge. See,
Oh.
everybody likes to tease us, Tamil guys.
That's
with
sour porridge, right?
Yes,
I
sour
love it.
porridge. Say porridge was this, porridge was
The
that.
bread was telling you the porridge is great.
Now the plate always telling us it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see,
Alright, before you carry on with the show, honey, I gotta say a very good evening to everybody who's joined us this evening. Asha, Devon, Vona, Romashni, Vinodhan, Kim, Dheeraj, Saloshna, Vanakam, Namaste to all of you.
namaste.
Yeah, good evening to everybody. Alright, so
Vanakkam.
don't forget, if you want to interact with the show, for those of you who are watching it and you got your phone in your hand or whatever digital device you've got in your hand and you're watching us live, you can comment in the comment section that says type a message at the bottom of the screen. You can see it there. But if you feel free to also use the contact details on your bottom right, as we're talking about Mariamman.
Yes, like as I was saying, let's talk about the porridge, for instance.
Sure.
Now we all know Alexander Fleming,
Okay.
right? A young bacteriologist.
Yes.
In September 1928,
Okay.
he discovered penicillin. And does anybody know?
Everybody
I
knows,
was-
excuse me.
I'm sure everybody knows how penicillin was discovered. Anybody want to comment as to how it was discovered, or what was it discovered on? If you do know, maybe if you were in, I know I learned that in school as well.
Yeah.
Science biology class.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you
History
did
as well.
bio? Cool.
Yeah, I did bio in school.
Nice.
It was mold growing on the bread,
Right. Yeah.
right? Now, the way I learned to make sour porridge, the
Okay.
correct way, not the way that they show on YouTube. And whatever, where they ferment it like they're fermenting alcohol. No. The correct way
Okay.
is to actually leave it until you get mold growing on it.
Okay.
So that's why it's 7 or 9 days. So at least a week before the porridge prayers actually takes, before they make the porridge. So that's why now during that whole fasting period, you make it at the beginning of the fast.
Okay.
At the end of the fast, you actually cook it. So you cook that same moldy porridge,
Okay.
right? That mold is
Yes.
penicillin.
Okay.
Now this is pre-Vedic times. This is thousands of years ago.
Alright.
Proof
Yes.
that our religion has a basis as well for reasons for doing certain things. Like for instance, that mold on that porridge contains penicillin. Now the way you cook it and the ingredients added kills the unhealthy bacteria
Yes.
and allows for just the penicillin to exist.
Doesn't heat kill all bacteria? No.
No.
It doesn't. Okay.
Doesn't. You see, that's why it's not safe for you to take a moldy bread and put it on your wound.
No, of course, yeah. Okay.
Depends how long it's been.
Sure.
But a lot of people think that, or you've heard stories of it happening.
Yes.
Yes, it can help some people, in an emergency or whatever.
Yeah.
If you need penicillin, you can try something like that. But the best way to do it, the safest way, is that is why scientists have come up with other fermenting ways of making that mold in a safe way. Because remember, when there's bacteria, there is not only penicillin,
Right.
the naturally occurring penicillin.
Yes.
There's other bacteria that's harmful to you as well.
Yes.
And that is why the ingredients that we add into the porridge, as well as you cooking it, kills the unhealthy bacteria.
Right.
And the way it's cooked. So this goes to show that our teachings had penicillin. Penicillin existed thousands of years ago. It's just that we didn't have a name for it.
Okay. It's actually quite interesting.
Some people say they cook. Saloshna said said a response, we soak many meal in the sun for 1 week and then cook.
Is that correct?
Well, about a week. But it must have that mold.
Mold in it.
Yeah, it must start with that mold.
So Lochana,
You leave it outside.
you do the same thing, or is this different compared to what Mr. Murgan is explaining on the show today? So interact with us if you're still there.
A lot of people do it
differently.
Now, otherwise, I remember that I was taught
By your granny. Yeah.
Right.
By your ayah.
not only my ayah, talking about even when I stayed in Kimera.
Okay.
So when I looked at like YouTube videos how to make porridge,
Yes.
and I see that they ferment it similar to fermenting alcohol.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
like for 3 days, and I looked at it and I said, how is this possible? They're like doing it half baked.
Oh.
You see, that is why they said they came with a sour porridge.
Did it taste the same?
I don't know. I never tried it like that. Well, maybe it tastes almost the same because you get a bit of mold on it, but not as much.
Okay.
Sulochana responding with the
W.
Kumaran Chetty says Vanakam.
Welcome to you this evening, sir.
If anybody else has any other comments regarding the sour porridge, or maybe you've got your own opinion on how sour porridge should be made, whether it should be made with, like I said, with the mold or not, please do contact us via our chats or interact with us on the phone number on the screen. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
Yeah.
Alright? You can even send us an email if you want. We're more than willing to listen to your opinions.
Yes. Alright, so as we're getting, as we finished off the story of the porridge, we'd like to showcase a little boy today.
Little boy?
A very little boy, 15 years old.
Oh, yes. And I'm not sure of his name. He's 15 years old. He's from Durban.
Pranolan Pillay. Yeah.
And you know what? He's actually good. I enjoyed it.
He's a 15-year-old child. I mean, when I saw this, I was reading this, and I really got to say, Mr. Murgan's going to tell you the name of the song. So he's going to be...
It's Male Nuru Angali.
That's it. Coming all the way from Durban. Check him out.
Amma Karpura Nayagiye Kanagavalli Amma Kali Magamai Karumari Amma Por Koval Konda Ivagami Amma Povirandavalli Devani Amma சிவகாமி கருமாரியே எங்கள் சொற்காட்ட காளியம்மா தருவாணியே அபிராமி சிவகாமி கருமாரியே எங்கள் சொற்காட்ட காளியம்மா தருவாணியே அங்காளம்மா தாயே அங்காளம்மா மேல்மலையனூர் தாயே பொங்கவனோ அங்காளம்மா தாயே அங்காளம்மா மேல்மலையனூர் தாயே பொங்கவனோ அபிராமி சிவகாமி கருமாரியே எங்கள் சொற்காட்ட காளியம்மா தருவாணியே அபிராமி சிவகாமி கருமாரியே எங்கள் சொற்காட்ட காளியம்மா தருவாணியே அங்காளம்மா தாயே அங்காளம்மா மேல்மலையனூர் தாயே அங்காளம்மா அங்காளம்மா தாயே அங்காளம்மா மேல்மலையனூர் தாயே பொங்கவனோ அங்காள ஈஸ்வரியே ஈஸ்வரியே எங்கள் ஆதிபர சக்தியம்மா அபிராமி சிவகாமி கருமாரியே எங்கள் சொற்காட்ட காளியம்மா தருவாணியே அபிராமி சிவகாமி கருமாரியே எங்கள் சொற்காட்ட காளியம்மா தருவாணியே அங்காளம்மா தாயே அங்காளம்மா மேல்மலையனூர் தாயே அங்காளம்மா அங்காளம்மா தாயே அங்காளம்மா மேல்மலையனூர் தாயே பொங்கவனோ பாமலையே கோடி தருவாய் தாயே கோடியே கோடி தருவாய் எங்கள் ஆதிபர சக்தி அம்மா அபிராமி சிவகாமி கருமாரியே எங்கள் சொற்காட்ட காளியம்மா தருவாயியே அபிராமி சிவகாமி கருமாரியே எங்கள் சொற்காட்ட காளியம்மா தருவாயியே அங்காளம்மா தாயே அங்காளம்மா மேற்மலையனூர தாயே அங்காளம்மா அங்காளம்மா தாயே அங்காளம்மா மேற்மலையனூர தாயே பொங்கவனோ பக்தர்கள் நாடி வருவாய் தாயே பக்தர்கள் நாடி வருவாய் மேற்மலையனூர் அங்காளம்மா ஓடி வருவாய் அபிராமி சிவகாமி கருமாரியே எங்கள் சொற்காட்ட காளியம்மா தருவானியே அபிராமி சிவகாமி கருமாரியே எங்கள் சொற்காட்ட காளியம்மா தருவானியே அங்காளம்மா தாயே அங்காளம்மா மேல்மல்லையனூர தாயே அங்காளம்மா அங்காளம்மா தாயே அங்காளம்மா மேல்மல்லையனூர தாயே பொங்கவனோ பொங்கவனோ தாயே பொங்கவனோ பொங்கவனோ தாயே பொங்கவனோ அபிராமி சிவகாமி கருமாரியே எங்கள் சொற்காட்ட காளியம்மா தருவானியே அபிராமி சிவகாமி கருமாரியே எங்கள் சொற்காட்ட காளியம்மா தருவானியே அங்காளம்மா தாயே அங்காளம்மா மேல்மலையனூர தாயே பொங்கவனோ அங்காளம்மா தாயே அங்காளம்மா மேல்மலையனூர தாயே பொங்கவனோ
Om Shakti!
Parasakti!
Om Shakti!
Parasakti!
Hey, what a beautiful song. Man. I enjoyed it. I wonder which temple in Durban that is.
I don't know. The directors are well in contact with this child, so I don't really know that temple. If you guys can help us out, please do.
If you know,
Yeah.
that was beautiful.
That was.
I enjoyed it.
All right.
I really enjoyed it.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We'll
I
come
want
back.
to also get up
You want to
there.
get him to dance, right? I know. And the director's like, no, sit. Be a professional.
Yeah. It shouts me even for swinging on the chair.
Yeah. You know, you gotta.
Okay, we got some comments before we carry on.
Okay, sure.
Kim Padiachi says, beautiful song. Kumarun Chetty says, Vanakkam. Asha Punan, powerful song. Vona. Devan Padiachi says, Om Shakti.
Parasakti.
Kim Padiachi says, Om Shakti, Adi Parashakti. Saloshna Naika says, is this temple in...
Verulam. We
Valley-
don't know.
Verulam.
We don't know, Saloshna. We truly don't know.
She said, it looks like it.
Okay,
We're not sure. Maybe you know.
We'll find
I've
out.
never been there, so
Yeah.
maybe we should go and visit there one day. And
We'll
see.
find out. We will find out.
We
But
will
guys,
find out and let you know.
before we carry on with the story about Panyama this evening, we'll come back straight after this commercial break.
You can do anything. All you need is determination. And a fresh pair of these nullies. But what's the point of looking like Injay game if all your money is on your feet and your dreams go up in flames? In this world of doing it for Ikram, do you want a bank that takes your money or a bank that takes your money seriously?
Vanakkam, Namaste, Namaskaram, Jai Shri Ram, Swamiye Saranamayappa. Welcome back. If you just joined us here on the journey on Acton World TV, you've got myself, Alan Murgan, as well as Kimera, Heeralal.
Good evening, everybody.
Just to mention again,
Yes.
our competition is still running, and on Saturday
That's it.
evening we will be removing or drawing the name.
From a cap. I got a cap. Do you want a cap or a hat? Does it matter?
Okay, it's sponsored by Super Formulation Products, which is located at 33 Lincoln Road, Benoni.
Mm-hmm.
The price is 500 Rand worth of cleaning products.
Oh, I like these things.
It's already packaged and waiting
Right.
for the lucky person. So unfortunately it's sealed, so they couldn't take it out and then show us, take another picture again.
And I wanted to be forward. I was
We
gonna
wanted
open-
a picture of it out, but they couldn't take it out. Okay, the question to answer to win this prize
Okay.
is, what is the address of Super Formulation Products?
Oh, nice.
Right? And make sure to WhatsApp your answer to 074-660-5829 along with your name, telephone number, as well as your address.
Okay.
As we're trying to get it delivered there on Monday as a Diwali present to who the winner is.
And we can't enter, right? You and I.
No, we can't enter.
I'm happy for you then.
Neither can Andy.
Yeah?
Or Novi for that matter.
Oh, no one from the Actonville TV team. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Sad face.
Sad face.
No, I'm teasing. Alright, so today we're talking about Mariamman as one of the deities on the show on the journey this evening. And this is now your opinions? Or
Yes.
should we say your facts this evening?
My opinion.
Your opinion.
My own opinions.
Your beliefs.
Everybody's. My beliefs,
Yes.
my opinions.
Alright, and you're welcome to interact with us in studio today.
Yes,
There's
if
a
you-
comment section right there at the bottom of your screen. You can see it says type a message.
It says
interact.
live chat.
Yeah.
Just click on live chat. You can still watch the
Yeah.
video while you're typing your chat.
Alright.
So it doesn't affect your viewing. Now we're talking about the porridge.
Yes.
Right? Does anybody else have any comments regarding the porridge and the way you all do it, or the way you all prefer to do it, or
Don't
the
be
way you
scared.
all were taught the right way? Because like I said, the way I was taught. What is the way you were taught?
Exactly the same way you do. Where you explained it to us.
With the mold.
Yeah. So that's what my granny used to do. I never made it. I used to just stand there and cause a hell of a lot of noise and eat from the pot now. And I get shouted, don't put your hands there. Yeah, same way, same way.
Well, all kids were naughty.
Yes.
You understand?
Okay.
Coming back to the story
Okay.
of Mariamman. Remember in one of our previous shows as well,
Yes.
with Lord Shiva on Monday,
Yes.
we mentioned Adi Parasakti.
All right.
And I mentioned that she's the cosmic energy, or she self-manifested, and from her, from my own opinion, manifested Sivan, Vishnu, Brahma. Right? And this is my own opinion, everybody. So please don't take offense. If you have an opinion, you're welcome to share it with us. We'll read it out. If you want to join us live, you're more than welcome. Like I said as well, one of the forms that she gave is Lakshmi, Parvati, and a pure unfiltered form is Parvati Amma, which is Adi Parasakti Mariamman, Muttu Mariamman. You understand? Now, as Dr. Raj joined us the other day as well, and he talked about Shakti as well and the cosmic energy and so forth. Now, in my belief, Amma is the pure, unfiltered cosmic energy.
Sure.
Another thing, if you listen to the note,
The voice
the
note.
video
Praveen Murli's voice
that
note.
Praveen sent as well, he speaks about Muttu Mariamman, Muttu being the pearl.
All right.
So it's just something, a little bit of wisdom for everybody. You know, in our culture, in our religion, in Hinduism, who knows what the symbol of a pearl means?
Huh.
Okay, if you are a devotee of Krishna, it means the purity, the moon, you know, the purity of the moon.
Yes.
But it also symbolizes wisdom, intelligence as well.
Wow. Okay.
So if you've got any other opinions regarding that, you're more than welcome to share. We're more than welcome to listen, because we all want to learn.
So,
Like I said.
Ellen, did you learn this from a specific book, or the people that you lived with, or the woman, or the people that raised you, rather? Where did you? Today's story that you're sharing with us? Do you remember where you learned these things? If you don't mind me asking.
Okay, it's not on my breakdown sheets anyway.
Okay. Okay.
No, actually I don't know.
You know, I'm getting a little personal. It's nice. We're a family here. You.
No, it's not. It's not taught to me by grandmother or
Is it?
you know, family or anything of that
Okay,
sort.
okay.
It's just something that I know. I don't know where the.
Wisdom.
No, it's just something that maybe I'm talking from my heart. So you
Okay.
understand.
All right.
So what I say is, it's what's in my heart, how
Okay.
I feel.
All right.
That's why I say it's my belief, my personal belief, and my personal opinion.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people mistake Mariamman's different forms, and like I said, she's pure cosmic energy. Now, same like Dr. Raj. Now, some people take it as cult worship and so forth as well.
Okay.
I don't know where they come up with it, stories.
It's being misunderstanding a religion or
Yes.
culture. I see that now. You know, before when I was I'm Hindu all my life, but I haven't been educated about our culture.
Yeah.
So hence, this is why I love the fact that we started the show and I learn while I work, and I'm happy about that. So thank you for
Yes.
that, Ellen, and thank you to the viewers as well who helped me to learn. I'm very appreciative of what you do for me.
So I think yesterday we mentioned as well, was it? No, day before yesterday we mentioned as well Durga Ma killed Mahishasura,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So, how is the manifestation of Durga different from Mariamma, from Kalyamma, from But it's all the same manifestation of the same Amma,
All right.
just in a different form. She manifests herself to destroy demons and destroy evil.
All right.
So, a lot of people mistake it and misunderstand, and they say no, it's evil because maybe the murti looks
Demonic.
not demonic. I would
You know,
say
I'm
violent.
voicing it out as a person who's not even educated properly about our culture. And I know how, when you look at the internet, you see different types of people, like white people, or Christian people rather. Remember, I'm not racist, and I'm very open-minded, I'm very open out. When I speak out, that's why a lot of people don't like me.
Now, what I want to do on this show as well
Yes.
is to educate people to say, look,
Yes.
Mariamma's form,
Yes.
her pure unfiltered form,
Yes.
there's always reasons for different manifestations of her form.
Yes, of course. So, like, I
And
mean, sorry, before you carry on, I want to share with you, when I was talking about white people or Christian people, I have people on my Facebook who are white and Christian, so I'm not racist at all, just, mentioning that they're white. What I'm saying is, they have shared with me and insulted Kalyamma, not understanding the story behind as to why she looks that way and why she is that way and why she is who she is.
Yes.
So we started the show because of certain experiences in my life personally, and this is why I'd like to help educate others.
Some people, they always look at it and say, you know what, those statues, they look very fierce, and you look at them with the knives and,
Yes.
sulos.
Because they're not educated, they don't know
Yes.
anything about
Now
it.
you see, each of those different weapons means now those are the type of weapons that she can use to destroy evil.
Yes.
You understand?
Make a
whatever
note
form
of that,
it comes.
everybody.
But like with Amma, you normally find the sulo,
Okay.
right?
For those of you
that's
who
a
don't know
divine
what that
weapon.
is, it looks. Can I call it a trident? For those of you who are
Yeah,
English
that's
speaking.
almost like Poseidon's trident.
There we go. So for those of you who don't know anything about the Tamil or Sanskrit
mythology.
speaking language, you now understand.
Yeah. Now with the sulo,
Okay.
let's just say it's besides it being a powerful weapon, it is also how can I put it this way? It's a weapon to destroy the ego, the darkness in your mind, to allow you to reach enlightenment
Okay.
regarding God as well. Same with the veil on Murga. Murga's
Alright.
veil. Murga's veil is a pure manifestation of Amma herself. So, if we're talking about Amma, obviously you have to talk about her sons as well.
Uh-huh.
Now that's why we spoke about Murga, and we spoke about Ganesha, and we spoke about Ayappa. Now we came to Amma. Now there's all different forms. Obviously later on we'll get more in depth into it. But I just wanted to allay some of the fears, because somebody once told me that, when you go into Kalyamma, it's demonic.
Yes.
And I vehemently disagree with him, because he didn't understand
That's
Kalyamma.
what I've been saying. A lot of people don't.
Now you see, the thing is with Kalyamma, first she manifested as Durgama
Yes.
to destroy a demon.
Okay.
But this demon had certain powers that he couldn't be killed by natural means, because even if a drop of his blood fell on the ground, he would duplicate himself, a doppelganger. So those of you who knows Dragon Ball Z and Naruto, I'm sure most of the kids out there knows
That's
Naruto. Doppelganger, what they?
Oh my
Shadow
God.
clone jutsu.
I can't believe I know what you're speaking about.
Shadow clone jutsu. He makes copies of himself.
All right. Right.
Right?
Okay.
So in other words, from each drop of blood, he forms a different demon of himself. So if somebody pays close attention to the murtis or the photos of Amma herself,
All right.
it's not actually skulls around her neck. It's the very same head of the very same demon.
Yeah.
Because he took so many different forms. Now what happened was, as Durga Amma, she kept on killing men. He kept on coming back from each drop of blood. And so what happened was, she took a different form. And that was Kalyamma, because she got angry. And as Kalyamma, why she drank blood is to prevent that blood from falling on the floor and creating another one of those demons. That's the main story regarding it. And the reason why she's wearing a garland of that, because now she's in a very, very angry,
That's rage, a mother's rage.
a mother's rage, because this demon was hurting her children,
Of course.
her devotees, and she's very fiercely loyal. Any mother for that instance, if somebody is hurting their child or wants to kill their child, what would the mother do?
You should see my mother.
That's why they say there's a Kalyama in every woman.
Every woman.
You understand? And a lot of people misunderstand it, because when it comes to your child, a mother can and will do anything to protect her child. And if anybody disagrees with me, you're welcome to share your opinions.
All right. Interact with us in studio today, as you can comment in the comment section. You said it says live chat at the bottom.
Yes.
And, well, on my side it says type a message. So I do apologize for that. But interact with us in studio today as we are live. Contact details can be found at the bottom right of your screen. Don't go anywhere. We'll come back straight after this.
Vanakkam, Namaste, Namaskaram, Jai Shri Ram, Swamiye Saranamayappa. Welcome to the journey. If you just join us, you are a bit late. We've got myself, Alan Murgan, as well as Kimera, Heeralal.
Good evening, everybody.
On the show here today. And thank you for joining us. We really do appreciate it.
Coming in on YouTube, we've got Asha Punin saying, well, she thinks you're 100% on point, Alan. And Kumar and Chetty, oh no. Look at Kumar and Chetty, everybody. I see the Kali and Kim laugh out loud. Oh my word.
He said awesome topic and awesome show.
And he does.
Kumar and Chetty.
Yeah. All right,
And
so.
Asha Punin says the power of Kalyama. There is someone that did ask me previously regarding Kalyama,
Okay.
right? And another reason why they think that she's demonic,
Yes.
as well as because she's seen tramping on or standing on Siva.
Yes.
And a lot of people misunderstand the whole situation.
Yeah, they don't understand the whole story. Yeah.
You see, the thing is,
To a
Sorry,
normal person
sure.
out of the Hindu culture, it looks like a woman killing a man.
yes,
Yeah, and she won and she's got a head in her hand and there's blood, and now to a person that doesn't understand the culture, that looks really bad.
yes.
Yeah.
That is one of the reasons why people misconstrue and they say that Kalyama
That's it.
is evil.
That's it.
Because everybody knows now what Sivan looks like, and they say now she's killing a god.
Right.
And if you look at it, if you truly do look at like maybe a photo of it, and you look at Sivan, Lord Shiva, he is not in a panic, he's not angry. His face is very serene and pure in that photo. Have you ever wondered why? Have you?
Well, I assumed because of the story, which you were going to tell.
But on your own opinion, why? Why? Have you ever looked at his face? And, you know, there's some pictures where he's with his hands behind his head, with a smile, and
Yes. Okay.
you know.
Okay.
Have you ever seen that?
Being honest, I never wondered why, but now that you mention it, I want to know why.
Think about it.
Okay.
So how is that considered as demonic?
Talk to us.
But to get back to the story, right? Kalyama was in such a fierce state, right?
Alright.
After that, because she was so full of anger. Like, you know, sometimes when you truly lose your temper completely, and you just go wild,
Okay.
and nobody can stop you. Now Kalyama was in that state as well after destroying the demon, And what happened was nobody could come close to her. Because remember, she's divine cosmic energy.
All right.
She is Shakti. Shakti is power.
All right.
Right? She is pure energy herself. So not even Brahma or Vishnu or Shiva could actually get too close to her.
All right.
Because of weapons as well. So what happened was Brahma said the only way to get Amma out of the shock was for Lord Shiva. Because remember, Lord Shiva is always portrayed as Shiva Shakti or Shakti Shiv. One cannot exist without the other. Right?
Right.
Now, if he touches her body or if she touches his body, she will shock herself out of that anger.
All right.
But he couldn't get close to her.
All right.
So because now she was on the earth at the time, what Lord Shiva did was he went underground.
All right.
He traveled through the ground and came up from the ground.
All right.
So he was underneath all the weapons. So when she set foot down,
Yes.
the underneath of her foot touched Lord Shiva. And that's what shocked her
Yes.
out of that anger.
Okay.
And then she was then given the name of the merciful Kalyama, the most merciful Kalyama of all, and one who loves her children so much that she would do anything for them. And that's what people just misunderstand. Now remember, in our religion, or like even Dr. Raj says, she's pure energy. Now some people worship Kalyama as well, or the pure energy.
Right.
They worship the pure energy, not Kalyama herself.
All right.
And they derive powers from that.
Okay.
How they use that, that is where
That's scary, though.
that is where this demonic things come from.
Okay.
Demonic cults. It might be one or two people that's actually doing those type of things. I'm not sure. I haven't been to that. I've heard
I don't
about
want
it.
to be to that.
I've seen it in the movies as well.
Okay.
I've seen one movie where one of these guys that worships Kali as well in that
Right.
form, and then what he tried to do was to destroy or to kill a Kalyama devotee.
Wow.
He didn't even realize that she was a Kalyama, but she was a Bhakti. Bhakti meaning she had love. Now in this day and age, Bhakti Yoga is the perfect way and the best way to receive enlightenment, or my belief.
Yeah.
Right? And Kalyama goes to this guy in the movie,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And I can't even remember the name of the movie. It was a long time ago.
It's okay.
And he
tell us.
says, she protects her child and says, you know what? No matter, you're using my own power to defeat myself, because the power will remain with you, but do not harm another human being.
Is that
Until you harm another human being, you'll still have your power. But if you do harm another human being, you will lose that power.
fair?
You will lose that Shakti that you received, that blessings that you received from all of these penances and so forth.
Could you tell us a little bit about Kalyama and her tongue? Because a lot of people also have a misconception of that. What is the story behind the tongue?
Like I mentioned,
Okay.
that demon, every drop of blood
Right.
that fell on the ground,
All right.
another one popped up from the drop of blood.
Yes.
So to prevent that,
Okay.
she drank that blood.
Okay.
So therefore, that's how she was able to kill that demon.
Because a lot of people have this misconception of, I've seen
The
a lot.
fierceness of her
Yes, and it's always out, and I try to understand what's the story behind that. So yeah, thank you for
Like
that.
in that story I said,
Yeah.
she drank that blood.
Okay. All right, for those of you who want to interact in the studio today, please do so. You know there's a comment section right there at the bottom of your screen. And, let's get back to... For those of you who joined us a little late, we got a competition running.
Yes, we got a competition sponsored by Super Formulation Products, located at 33 Lincoln Road, Benoni, Actonville. It's 500 Rand worth of cleaning products, right?
Yeah?
If you don't know. Unfortunately, it's all packaged in a sealed container, as you can see.
You just saw
so
it.
we can't actually see what it is. You can't actually see what it is.
Yeah.
I asked him to take it. I say, no, it's already sealed. It's a surprise. So,
Yeah.
like I said, just make sure to answer the question, your name, address, and telephone number as well to our WhatsApp 074-660-5829.
All right.
The question is, what is the address of Super Formulation Products?
Okay. So are you a big fan of Prabhi Murli?
I'm more now
Pranav Pillai.
Pranav Pillai.
Yeah, and that child is so cute, 15 years old. If you missed it in the beginning of the show, you can scroll back or watch the show again later. And we got the Mariamman Padal coming up next.
Padal.
Is it Padal?
Yeah.
Padal.
நீ கண்ணனூர மாறி முத்தை அம்மா குமாரி காட்டலகி வாரும் அம்மா தாய மகுமாரி நீ கண்ணனூர மாறி முத்தை அம்மா குமாரி காட்டலகி வாரும் அம்மா தாய மகுமாரி அம்மா சமயபுரம் நாயகியே அம்மா குமாரி அம்மா சமயபுரம் நாயகியே அம்மா குமாரி அந்த சாவித்தே கண்மபுரம் தாய மகுமாரி அந்த சாவித்தே கண்ணபுரம் தாய மகுமாரி அம்மா அஞ்சு தலை நாகம் அம்மா யாயி மகுமாரி அம்மா அஞ்சு தலை நாகம் அம்மா யாயி மகுமாரி அந்த ஆடி சிவன் நாயகிய தாய மகுமாரி அந்த ஆதி சிவன் நாயகிய தாய மகுமாரி ஒன்னுகுட்டியில மஞ்ச குங்கு அம்மா மகுமாரி ஒன்னுகுட்டியில மஞ்ச குங்கு அம்மா மகுமாரி அம்மா காத்தலகி வாரும் அம்மா தாய மகுமாரி அம்மா காட்டலகி வாரும் அம்மா தாய மகுமாரி அம்மா உடுக்கையில கவாலம்மா அம்மா மகுமாரி அம்மா உடுக்கையில கவாலம்மா அம்மா மகுமாரி அம்மா மரக்கையில வீர ஜாதி தாய மகுமாரி அந்த மரக்கையில வீர ஜாதி தாய மகுமாரி அம்மா மாயி மகுமாரியே மணிமந்திர சேகாரியே மாயி மகுமாரியே மணிமந்திர சேகாரியே ஆயி உமையான வேலை ஆதி சிவன் தேவியாரே அம்மா ஆயி உமையான வேலை ஆதி சிவன் தேவியாரே தாயே மாறி தயவல்லாதியே மகராசி காரும் அம்மா அம்மா மாறி தயவல்லாதியே மகராசி காரும் அம்மா
Devon Tonga. The Tonga.
You know, that was shot in Tonga.
Shot in Tonga.
But you know what?
Okay.
I really give him a round of applause. You know what's the biggest thing of all?
Yeah.
Getting all those old aunties to dance.
I know, right? They're so cute.
Imagine trying to do that in Joburg.
No. I tried. Guys, for those of you who know me personally and are watching the show, you know I'm a free bird. I
Get
don't
the
get
old
it.
aunties to dance.
Auntie, come dance. No, I'm not. Go. Go, Chari, go. You do. Yeah, so
We got Asha Punan coming in there. She said the power of Kalyama. And then Kumaran Chetty says, good work, guys. Ellen and Kim, you guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks,
Kumaran
everybody.
we do appreciate it. You know what?
Okay. Yeah.
You've seen on that video,
Right?
right?
What?
About manja.
Yeah.
That is,
Manja.
when you talk about Amma, you have to talk about manja.
Right.
Right. So,
What is manja for English-speaking folk? What is manja?
that is what I want. Turmeric powder.
There you
Now,
go.
I want to know from the viewers out there,
Yeah.
what are your opinions on turmeric powder? I would like to know what uses what? Sorry, I'm a bit tongue-tied.
It's okay.
Oh, what uses basically, and what are the health benefits of manja, turmeric powder, as we speak?
Well, I know it cleanses the body. It does, right? Yeah, so drinking that is quite healthy. You put a little bit in your food also. It's quite healthy as well. So,
Okay, how much does your body normally absorb if you just take like a teaspoon of the turmeric or just a little bit of pinch, and you throw it in a glass of water and you drink it?
I
How
have
much?
no idea.
What's the percentage of your body?
You tell me.
1%.
All right. So,
Your body only absorbs 1%.
So in my curries and all of that jazz, I
That's
put
different.
half a teaspoon.
That's different
Why? Tell me why.
because it's cooked.
Okay,
When you cook
it's not a
the
good
turmeric,
word.
or if you boil it,
Yeah,
right,
right.
your body is able to absorb 3%.
Is it?
Yes, that's
I learned something new today. Oh yeah. Okay.
the difference. Right. But
Yeah.
who knows what are the other benefits of turmeric powder besides what she just mentioned?
Interact with us in studio today. Comment at the bottom. We want to hear
Come
from
on,
you.
Kumaran Chetty, Asha Punan, Vinodan,
Yeah.
Roshna, Kim Parachi, Devon Parachi.
We got 6 minutes left of the show, guys. Come on, interact with us in studio.
Come on, tell us, guys. We're waiting for your comments there.
You know what? I know what's wrong. I'm telling you that when it comes to culture and religion, it's a touchy subject, so nobody wants to comment. But as you see, we're getting along just fine.
that's not a touch. What are the
touch.
benefits of turmeric powder?
Comment. You do.
You know what? I won't lie to you. I met some people at the traffic department, white
Alright.
guys,
Yeah.
that told me some of the benefits
All right.
of turmeric powder.
Okay, share with us while we're waiting for
Right.
the views. Yeah.
And I was shocked that they actually knew this.
Tell.
It's stuff that I know.
Yeah.
But I'm shocked that this guy is telling me that during COVID as well,
Yeah.
you get this white guy is drinking, he's got the stuff, a bottled water
Alright.
of turmeric powder and
Okay.
ginger and whatever you there. And he's drinking it and he said, you know what, this is what helped cure me as well from the COVID because he had COVID.
Nice.
Got Asha, it's good for your skin health. Yes,
It
true.
is. It is. You know what I
Anything
like?
else, guys?
So with Hinduism, I like the night before the wedding thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to smear the bride and the groom with it all over their body. But we're gonna leave that for
Yeah,
another show.
when it comes to your turn, I tend to put thick paste on
Look
my
at
hand
this.
and really smear it. No, normally just
You want me to
small.
be yellow on my wedding day, don't you?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can see it, but I have yellow hands today. I was thinking of shake them today, for the Amas. I was in Bakerton, so shout out to Asha and Devon. Thank you so much for having me in your home today in
You
the
went
temple.
without me.
I mean, you're working. He works, guys. He has a day job, so I move my schedule around. Hence, I've got my own businesses and everything. So
We've
yeah.
got Devon Padiachi on. He says turmeric powder is healthy to drink. Yes, it is.
No, it is. We're not disputing that. We want to know the different things that it helps with. Can you tell me more?
Okay, do you know it's how can I say, it's an antiseptic
Yeah.
to open wounds. It helps stop and heal open wounds. You know, I had a cut under my foot,
Yeah.
right, and it was actually quite deep with it, deep.
Bad.
And
Well, you needed stitches, right? Did you need
I didn't want to go. If I went to a doctor, I would have got
Stubborn.
stitches. I was, I said, you know what?
theater?
I went one time to a doctor and I got stitches here on my forehead. Now I still got a scar.
Yeah, it does.
So
stop.
what I did was I took thick turmeric powder,
Clap
manja,
on there.
clap it one day, tied it up with a bandage,
yeah.
and now there's no even scar left.
Well done.
If you look at my head, everywhere else you can see no
It's healed.
scars.
It's healed, yeah,
right?
completely.
Except for the one where I had.
Well, you had to learn somewhere, honey.
This is the only one that I went for stitches. The others were worse than this one. And there's no even marks left behind.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah. Oh, swelling as well. I had a swollen ankle. And I was told, don't put your foot in salt water or boiling water. Lukewarm water. Manja, as they call it.
Yeah. Everything was manja.
Yeah.
Especially for the
That's my granny's go-to.
Okay. Bora Dayabai says, turmeric taken with neem leaves great for health and skin. Yes, very true.
Yeah. When you say health, are there other things that I don't know about Vona or Devon? Anybody? Except
Yes,
for
there
the
is.
things I mentioned.
And
Okay.
it's something that I'm waiting to hear from everybody as well.
Devon says turmeric powder is good for measles. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Like we mentioned, all Hama prayers,
Yes.
turmeric powder, the leaves,
Why do you
pepper
laugh,
leaves, we
Devon?
call it pepper leaves. That's in our slang, but anyway.
Yeah.
And then porridge as well.
Yeah.
The porridge prayers.
Yes.
Now, during that time, that Adi time,
Yes.
a lot of people fall sick or fall ill during the Adi period.
Okay.
That's a change of seasons
Yes.
as well. So a lot of people fall ill at that time.
Yeah.
So that's another thing about the Adi prayers
Okay.
and the timing of it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
Okay, that makes a lot of
So
sense.
it's like you're taking penicillin already, you're taking the neem leaves, turmeric powder.
You know why I don't like medication? Let me just share this with you guys. Like, say you're taking something for the flu. I feel deeper than me. Nobody told me this. This is what I know within my heart. Gotta say this. When you take medication, yes, it's fixing whatever you took it for, but it's breaking something else. I feel
Yeah.
like that. That is why I don't like chemicals to go within my vessel, my body. So yeah, that's my opinion.
Asha Puran says it's good to rub turmeric powder on your forehead if you had a high fever.
Ah,
I didn't know that.
thank you so much, Asha Punan. Shout out to you all the way in Bacon.
Yes, we're learning something. You see.
Yeah.
That is why I put it
Okay,
out there. I want
okay.
you to all to interact with us and tell us what else.
So turmeric powder is good for your forehead. Manja. Sorry. Yeah, I like to say that word.
We just-
Manja. I'm like a Hindi chick that's like a manja. Okay. All right.
Anybody else?
Guys, help us out. We'll be almost towards the end of the show. But thank you so much, Asha Punan. I gotta give you another one.
Yeah, we'll try that.
Yeah.
Definitely. When I
Fever.
had if I knew that, I would have put it when I had that fever.
And I would have done it for my fiance. He had the fever so high the other day.
Yeah, me as well.
All of
if
these
you
guys
look
were
at
sick.
me, remember yesterday I was totally out of sorts.
You're down.
I'm
For those of you who
really,
watch the
really
show,
bad.
we are well aware of what quality we produced yesterday. So we apologize for that, but we love you anyways. And
Yes,
I know
we
you
do.
love us too. They do, right?
Okay, one other thing that I want to mention
Yeah.
that a lot of people are not aware of.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it is good for your liver.
That's it.
It helps to heal your liver.
Your liver can heal.
Yes.
Okay.
Turmeric powder.
Okay.
Turmeric powder.
Wow, that's wonderful.
So people that were maybe prior alcoholics previously, and they say your liver is damaged and whatever
Yeah.
because of that. Turmeric powder water
Turmeric
will help
powder.
you heal.
Manja water.
Manja water.
Manja water. If I fellow Gemini out there, I gotta say shout out. All right. So before we end the show this evening, tell them about the competition for those who missed it.
Yes, it's sponsored by Super Formulation Products, located at 33 Lincoln Road, Actonville, Benoni.
That's it.
And it's cleaning products worth 500 Rand. As you can see, it's in a steel bucket. So I'm very curious to know what's in it. But unfortunately, they don't want to take it out and take a photo of it. It's already sealed.
Are you chachi?
Yes, I'm inquisitive. I'm Indian. Aren't all Indians inquisitive? They want to know what's going on.
All right.
Okay. The question is, what is the address of Super Formulation Products?
Okay.
Don't forget to WhatsApp the answer as well as your details to the number on your screen, 074-660-5829. And make sure to write your address, your telephone number, and your name.
All right.
Another thing, you know what, guys? We do apologize for this tomorrow. I know we're supposed to have our show tomorrow between 3 to 4, but due to Kimera having a little bit of a issue.
It's a personal thing, but I'm going to share it with you guys. We're family here, right?
Right, we are family.
My mom's in hospital, guys. She has pancreatitis, so it's a bit of an emergency that I spend the whole day
She
with
didn't
her.
drink manja water, see?
I'm going to give her manja water tomorrow.
Yeah, but you said you can't even force her to drink that. She only wants to drink Coke.
I think when you stomp the food, she goes, ah.
Yeah.
God.
No, you must do like the kids. Put
Yeah.
like a Coke bottle thing
Yeah.
in front and put the manja water there and put a straw. So it just sips, she still uses those.
That woman, let me just tell you, that woman, I scare for her. I scare for no man but my mother.
Bonnet,
Get her
hey, one more thing. Turmeric powder with boiled milk is good for the heart.
Ah, coming from
Bonnet,
Bona. Okay.
very
It's good for the heart. Thank you for that.
I
Is
think
it good for your pancreas? Okay, it seems to be good for everything. I think I'm gonna force my mom to take it.
Yeah.
All right, so
You can let us
guys,
know.
we'll see you tomorrow night at 7 p.m. again. We're gonna do
7
this
p.m.
all
tomorrow.
over again. So wait. We're gonna tell you what's the show about. So you have something to look forward to tomorrow. What are we talking about tomorrow?
We're gonna start off our story with Ram.
Ah,
Or
man.
like
well done.
our dear president says, Lord Ram.
Lord Ram. Oh yeah, I heard it today on the radio. Oh my god. I was listening to 94.7 and I was like, Ram? Who's Lord Ram? Oh, Ram. Oops. Okay. Lord Ram.
That's why I said our dear president says Lord Ram.
Look,
Lord Ram.
I can't laugh anymore.
Now, normally I would have done Ram on Thursday, but there's a lot to talk about
Yeah.
when it comes to Ram.
Okay.
And so we decided to do Hanuman first, because
Okay.
you can't speak about Ram without speaking about Hanuman.
That's true.
So we
Okay.
have to bring the viewers in as well.
All right. Well, that's all the time we have for the show today, folks. And anything you want to say before we go?
Thank you all for joining us. We really do appreciate it. Again, we do apologize for yesterday's show. Like I said, too much Sinecon. Too Sinecon, too Panado, and mid-level.
From myself, Kimera, Heeralal, and Murgan, good night.
Good night. Vanakkam.